Oh man.
What is up, guys? We are back with another episode of Comic Relief, where we talk about comic book and movies
And all that
and
stuff.
and
all
tell
that good
tell
stuff.
fuck shit. God damn it, just dropped something. And television. I'm your host. One of them. I'm one of your hosts, Kyle, and today I'm with my other host.
Tyler. This is the other host.
Is that your name?
That's me.
Tyler.
My name's Tyler.
And today we're gonna talk about a movie that only one of us saw.
Oh yeah.
Several Marvel trailers. It's probably other things.
Probably whatever.
Let's get right into the news. Oh, we're talking about Fate of the Furious. I feel like that's something we should probably mention that at the beginning. That's the movie I saw and you didn't.
Yep.
You did not see that movie.
I've never seen it. I saw the trailer. It looked like classic Fast and Furious
Family.
movie.
All about family.
All about
I wonder
family.
if the microphone is catching all the chairs shifting up there.
Well,
Speak up. What do we got today? Let's get right into the news. Tyler, just today, Sunday, they dropped some Kingsman footage, and we're getting a trailer.
Kingsman 2.
We're getting a trailer tomorrow.
Oh man.
So I guess that's what we're talking about next week. I don't know what else we're doing next week. Guardians is out in 2 weeks. Are you excited?
Oh yeah. So excited.
And you know what's funny? I thought they'd put Channing Tatum's in Kingsman 2, and I thought they'd put him in a suit, and it'd be really funny to have him run around in a suit. But he's really dressed up as a cowboy. He's and we don't really know anything about this movie, I guess. We don't.
Except for
It's
Kingsman 2.
the second one. They go to the United States. They hang out with Channing Tatum and Jeff Bridges. Probably some other people. Who knows, man? Marvel news. We have a lot of Marvel news. Also, we skipped last week. Sorry to our 2 listeners that we missed a week. I don't know. We have so many trailers. We got Star Wars.
Yep.
We got
Last Jedi.
for Ragnarok.
Yep.
And then this week we got Cloak and Dagger. And Tyler, I just got some news from insider source. Well, also it's rumored, like it's not like a rumor. It's confirmed that there are going to be five post-credit scenes at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Stay after the movie for a while.
I guess you had something to look at during the credits or something.
Or after the credits, because you don't usually wait.
Yes.
Gotta wait.
That's true. And Tyler, insider source told me what these post-credit scenes are.
Man.
I'm not gonna say it here because I don't want to spoil it.
No spoilers.
I'll tell you later, Tyler, if you want to.
Sounds good.
There's 5 of them, and it sounds like
it's a lot.
It is a lot. It's insane. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's all the Guardians out in 2 weeks. I can't wait. We're gonna see it. We're gonna talk about it. I think there are a lot of spoilers. I think I came out from some more spoilers too.
You just know too much.
I do know too much, and you know what? I've only seen like 1 trailer. It's crazy.
Wow.
Speaking of trailers, Shane.
Fuck. Yes, exactly.
I just called him Shane. Speaking of, I almost called you Kyle. I almost called you Kyle, but I called you Shane. Trailers. Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Yes.
Did you really not see it until today?
No, I didn't. Well, no, I did. I saw it once, and then I kind of forgot about it.
Yes.
Kind of just.
This is probably the only trailer that I'm going to watch until the movie's out. That's what I did with the last one, The Force Awakens. I only saw the first one, and I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm not gonna see any of the other trailers because I didn't want to see the movie. I was surprised that Han Solo died. So Tyler? What did you think of the trailer?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It didn't really reveal much.
Good.
Which is,
I'm good.
Because a lot of trailers reveal too much, and that's
like the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer. Some people complained that they thought this trailer was a little underwhelming. I'm like, it's a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
What are you expecting? It's crazy. But they announced some new information, like the planet Rey and Luke are staying on. Like the one at the end of The Force Awakens, and apparently they're on there now. It's called Crate, like Crait. I think that's what it's called. I'm not gonna look it up. Don't you email me or don't email me. I'm not gonna answer it. Leave it in the comments below. subscribe, like, and yeah.
Do all that.
Do all that. It looks pretty good. Poe Dameron seems to like lose an X-wing in every movie. Like he lost.
Yeah.
He like in the trailer, it looked like that X-wing's definitely gonna blow up.
Yep.
And in The Force Awakens, they blew up another one in the first one, in like the first 10 minutes.
What an unlucky guy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and then Finn, he's still hospitalized, I guess.
Just chilling.
He took
there
a lightsaber
in a coma
to his spine.
Yeah.
That's no good.
It's pretty rough.
But he can walk again somehow. Kylo Ren is still the villain.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's.
We didn't see anything of Snoke.
Nope. But Snoke is that mysterious guy. You're
the
not
big
allowed
CGI
to...
man.
Yeah.
Who looked really bad in that movie. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what looked worse than CGI Snoke?
What?
CGI Leia and CGI Tarkin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were bad.
In
Rogue One. What everyone's talking about this trailer, Tyler?
What?
The thing that Luke says at the end, Jedi, they gotta end. What does he mean?
They gotta
Fan
go.
theory right now.
Gotta go. They gotta kill them.
They gotta lay off. Oh yeah, they gotta Order 66 all the Jedi again. They gotta kill all the younglings. This is Carrie Fisher's last movie because
oh yeah,
she's not alive.
Yep.
She's not gonna be in episode 9 at all. Luckily for them, they filmed all of Carrie Fisher's scenes for this movie, so they didn't like lose any footage because she unfortunately passed away.
Rip.
A couple months ago.
Yep.
I don't remember when. This trailer was fine. They didn't show much, so I guess I don't have a lot to go off of.
Yeah.
But next trailer, another trailer that was released, it was like Marvel and Disney's like most viewed trailer within 24 hours, beating even The Force Awakens.
Oh man.
Not The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi. I'm gonna mix up these Star Wars names like a lot.
Mix up every name.
Yeah, I mixed up yours. Mixed up Star Wars. It's gonna be.
Who really knows what's going on?
Yeah, who knows? But it was for Ragnarok, which is weird because, like, those are the worst Marvel movies. Not that they're bad, they're just not as good as the Iron Man ones, and the Captain America ones.
Yep.
And, I guess, maybe Ant-Man's a little bit better. I think I liked Ant-Man better than the 4 movies.
Yeah, Thor was. It was a bit under par.
I missed I think I missed the second one. Did you see the second one? The Dark World.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still subpar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm afraid that's gonna happen one day? I'm just gonna accidentally yank the cord to the microphone and then we'll lose all our audio for the past 8 minutes that we've been talking about nothing. But the new trailer came out. It looks pretty good. They got like a real director, not a fake one. Not us. They didn't get us to direct it. It looks pretty good. It looks like a fun time.
Yep.
Some people complain. It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy. Who cares?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy is great.
Yeah.
So Tyler, what happened in this trailer? What did you think?
Well, deer antlered woman.
Yes. What's her name? She's called Hela, but with like
Hela,
and she rules over hell.
Yep.
But like with one L, not two. It's a real thing in Norse mythology, and she
takes over Asgard.
Yeah, somehow I don't know how they did that.
Fights them all.
Yeah, it took, and she did in like less than a movie, and Loki. It took Loki like 5 movies or something to take over Asgard. And then she sends it forward to fucking what's his name? He was in Jurassic Park. He was in Independence Day. What was the guy's name? Jeff Goldblum. Yep, there he is. It sends him to Jeff Goldblum, and Jeff Goldblum forces Ford
to fight in an arena.
Yeah, and cuts his hair apparently.
Yep.
Do you think they like made him cut his hair?
Probably.
Do you think there's gonna be a whole scene where it's like you gotta cut your hair, and then Ford's like, nah, I'm not of that. Also, how did Ford? Oh, that's right. The hammer got destroyed. It's probably why he couldn't escape.
Because that's kind of his only weapon.
Yeah. Well,
kind of what he does.
Yep. Do you think he's gonna get it back before Infinity War?
We'll see. We will see.
I hope not. That'd be interesting if he just didn't have his
The
primary
hammer.
his primary weapon.
Just
It's where all the movies
hitting
like
people with his
his
fists.
big or his swords that he has.
Oh yeah.
I guess. And the big reveal at the end, he fights Hulk. This is where Hulk's been the entire time.
Oh man.
He's just fighting gladiator fights, I guess.
Yep.
It looks really fun. It looks like a fun time. Music's good, I guess. I don't think the song's actually gonna be in the movie. We don't see much. This is another trailer that didn't reveal anything that we don't know anything about. We know Thor gets sent to Gladiator Land, I
Yep,
guess.
where they fight in arenas, just
And
like those
just
Greek
like
people.
Roman.
Roman.
Both? Was it both? Probably.
I don't know.
Who else was there? No one else, I guess.
Loki showed up.
Loki
for
showed
like
up.
2 seconds.
He did a little
and-
knife
Yep.
thing. He threw the knives. That was pretty good. He's probably gonna help out Thor again because he's just all he's been doing is helping out Thor,
'cause
except
he's a,
in
he's
the
a cool guy.
first Thor movie and the Avengers where he tried to take over Earth for some
Yep,
reason.
he attacked New York.
Sure
some
did.
aliens.
Do you think people are gonna hear me say th wrong and they're gonna comment it because I can't say th right? I can't like.
I mean, probably now that you
Now that
brought
I
it
mentioned
up.
it, man,
But
maybe
before,
I should.
I doubt it. I mean, I don't think. Well, it's on you.
Well, that's probably there. People, if people ever listen to this more, that's just gonna be all the comments. Just me not being able to say th right. I can't hear the difference.
Hey, who needs it?
Who? Yeah,
Who needs it?
not me.
Not this guy.
You think Loki's gonna betray Thor again? Do you think Do you think what they're gonna do again is Loki's gonna pretend he's dead, and then everyone thinks he's dead, but he's not really dead? If they do that again, I'm gonna be quite like miffed
Loki's tricks are.
because they've done that how
always
many times? Like
few,
like
yeah.
2 times. It's too many. That's too many times. Whoops, pressed a button. So maybe he's probably gonna help out Thor again. He'll probably fake his death again.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe he won't. I don't know.
He'll definitely. I'd say he's probably gonna pull some tricks.
That's
classic
Loki. Yeah, that's it for this trailer, isn't it?
What else we got?
We got Cloak and Dagger. Now, Tyler, do you know what a cloak or a dagger is? The actual
cloak,
objects.
cloak.
A cloak.
Like a black hood cloak type.
What is
thing.
a cloak? Tell me what a cloak is.
It's like those they got them. They wear them. They're
Yep. And what's a dagger?
And dagger, you can stab some people or something.
Yep, you give them a good stab.
little
Anyway,
sword.
but Tyler, what's the comic book Cloak and Dagger?
Oh man, that's
Well, I'll tell you right now.
What is it?
It's Cloak is this African American teenager boy, and he can teleport. That's pretty much it. That's his whole deal. He can teleport
that's
himself,
cool.
and I think he can suck people into himself and then teleport them somewhere else.
Some Kirby stuff.
Yeah, like a Kirby, except Kirby like steals powers. I
Yeah.
don't think Cloak can do that.
Oh man.
But he can teleport, and that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
And then Dagger, she you saw it in the trailer, right, where she generates white thingies.
Yep.
And she
out of her hand.
she can throw them at people
Throw 'em
like a
or-
dagger.
Oh
That's
man.
why she's called Dagger.
That is
Um,
cool.
And that's pretty much all we saw. Well, we didn't see Cloak do anything.
Yeah.
I think we saw Cloak
We saw Cloak
wearing a
walking
cloak.
around and
wearing
a
a
cloak.
cloak. Like, yeah. We saw a bit. Roxxon, they were standing in front of Roxxon sign. You know what Roxxon is, Tyler?
Nope.
It is in the Marvel comics. Roxxon is this company, and they're bad. If you think about it, a lot of companies in the Marvel universe are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oscorp.
Gotta hate on that capitalism.
Hammer, yeah, fuck capitalism. Communism. Is that what it? Is that what the opposite
Wait,
is?
yeah, it is.
Okay,
but
communism.
Are they actually, is that what superheroes are going for?
No, because Tony Stark's a capitalism man,
Oh yeah, true.
and
okay.
America's all about capitalism, right?
Yep.
And Captain America is American, so I guess he's also a capitalist. This looks like 13 Reasons Why, but no one commits suicide, and they have superpowers.
Yep.
Like, it looks like it's gonna be a little
Some
edgy,
high school
like,
drama.
like more edgier. It's like edgy high school drama, not like fun high school drama. Like Spider-Man goes to homecoming, he can't find a date. Oh no!
Oh, what a
This
real
looks-
life problem.
Yeah, what a real problem that people have. We have that problem. Tolo was just the other day, and we did not go. We're losers. This didn't show anything. We don't know any of the plot. This is gonna be on Freeform instead of Netflix.
Oh.
I had to look up what Freeform was because I didn't know what it was. It's like ABC owns a channel that isn't ABC. It used to be called ABC Family, and then they changed it to be Freeform. And they're gonna put it on that, and I think we can watch it online. We don't have to pay cable for Freeform, but you already have cable. Yeah.
Oh well.
I guess I'm a poor person. Speaking of Freeform shows, we're getting another Marvel show. Did you hear about it?
Nope.
It's called New Warriors. You know what the New Warriors are, Tyler?
Nope.
It's like, you know how you got a lot of teams?
Yep.
This is one of them, and did I have a list? I think I made a list. Well, anyway, I know they're gonna have Squirrel Girl. I can't talk. Squirrel Girl's gonna be in it. She's
gotta
guess what Squirrel Girl's powers are.
To have the squirrel tail.
She does have a squirrel tail.
Yes.
That's one.
Yes.
What's another?
To eat some nuts.
I guess we can all eat nuts if we're gonna be honest here. She can talk to squirrels.
Oh.
I don't know how, but that's her whole.
That's a good power.
Yeah.
Squirrels can take over the world.
And she's gonna be on a team with 5 other people. I don't remember any of their names. It's around here somewhere. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Talk about things while I'm looking for this.
Oh, okay. So, the other day,
yeah.
I was walking on the left side of the road.
Yes.
And there was a person that was wearing a hood, so you couldn't see their face.
Yes.
And I was kind of scared, you know.
I'm gonna cut you off because I found the article. You don't want to talk about your story anymore.
Good.
So joining Squirrel Girl, I guess I don't speak English good. Squirrel Girl.
That's
hard,
fine.
Hard word to say, isn't it?
I think you said it correctly. I think you're just
joining Squirrel Girl in the New Warriors will be Mr. Immortal.
Mr. Immortal.
He can't die.
He's immortal.
Yep. Night Thrasher.
Oh, and what does he do?
He has his own YouTube channel.
Oh.
And he doesn't have any powers, but he has his own YouTube channel.
Hey,
that's pretty good.
Power of
getting all those subscribers. Speedball. He can. I guess he's just really fast.
Oh.
I don't know what Speedball does. I don't know any of these characters other than Squirrel Girl. And it's pretty interesting how they got Squirrel Girl, because Squirrel Girl's a mutant.
Yep.
And you know how Fox owns all the mutants?
Uh-huh.
Well, they retconned it in the comics where she's technically not a mutant. She's just very similar to a mutant, so they could use her for this Freeform. Is it Freeform? Did I get this wrong? No, it's Freeform. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Close one.
Almost had some fake news.
Microbe?
Microbe?
And what Microbe can do is he can talk to germs.
Ooh, everyone's talking to weird...
I guess that's pretty impressive. I guess he could, talk to the bacteria in your stomach and then just, destroy your stomach. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be scary.
Debris.
Yeah,
she has telekinesis, and that's about it.
Okay.
I don't know any of these characters. And those are all the characters who will be the New Warriors. I wonder how they're gonna do, any of the effects, because this is on a TV budget. It's probably gonna look terrible. Are you gonna be watching this? You'll probably forget.
I'll probably forget.
But we still haven't finished 13 Reasons Why. We're 2 episodes away. It's in 2 weeks, and we just haven't finished watching it. It's good though.
It is.
It's pretty
far.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing crazy happens
in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah. Anything else? Oh. I just had a stroke. Tyler, Deadpool 2 news. I wrote it in my notes as Dead Tool.
Dead Tool?
Dead TWOOL. I hope that's how they do the title. If they don't, I'm gonna Photoshop a poster that's Dead Tool. You get it. Anyway, we got news on who they casted Cable Man.
Cable Man.
It's just Cable. His name's just Cable. He's a mutant. He's Cyclops' son and Jean Grey's son. I guess they had a kid
Nice.
named Cable, and he time travels. And guess who casted? Guess who they casted Cable at? Fuck. They casted they casted Josh Brolin as Cable.
Oh yeah.
Now, you may know Josh Brolin as Thanos
Oh.
from the MCU, so I don't know how that's gonna work. But
gotta watch out for these Marvel.
yeah, and that's pretty interesting.
That is.
It's good casting, I guess. I guess we're only gonna see Thanos once. And then it'll be Cable and Deadpool.
Deadpool.
That's what we're gonna call it. Like whenever there's news, Deadpool. That's pretty good. Josh Brolin, he's good at acting.
Yeah.
He's a pretty big guy.
It's huge.
Yeah, and Cable is a huge guy, like
So
physically.
it fits.
I don't know if he's popular. Maybe he's popular. Oh shit! There's another news that I forgot about. For some reason, Miley Cyrus is in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
What?
Yeah.
Now they're just letting everyone in.
Yeah, she's voicing a robot, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not gonna be like a real character. Thank
Okay.
God. Probably.
Yeah.
She good at acting? Did you watch Hannah Montana?
No, not really.
Okay. She good in that? Probably. Maybe.
I mean, it was a big show.
They got 3 seasons out of her.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And a movie. And they probably crossovered with Zack and Cody. Remember Zack and Cody?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. Another trailer that we didn't watch, and we're not gonna watch it now. We're too far in. We're like 20 minutes in.
Oh,
We're 20 minutes in. Sci-Fi, the channel. You may know Sci-Fi for movies such as Sharknado.
Oh yes.
They're making a series. They're getting a series that I didn't think they were gonna make. It's a prequel to Superman called Krypton, and it's about Superman's grandpa and how he doesn't save Krypton from exploding. So I guess we all know the end of the series. I wonder how long they're gonna drag it out for, because we all know how it ends with Krypton exploding. They got a trailer. I didn't watch it. I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it because it's probably gonna be terrible.
What does it matter?
We already know what happens. Oh, and also it says here that Sci-Fi hasn't officially ordered yet, so maybe they're still not gonna make it. Probably.
Gonna bail out.
I'm not gonna watch it. You're probably gonna not.
I doubt I'm gonna watch it. So. They got 2 people already not watching their show.
Wow, that's like most people. Ant-Man 2 news. Ant-Man and the Wasp. He gets another suit. It's a third suit, and it's gonna be really good.
Gotta fight more small people.
I don't know who the villain's gonna be.
Oh.
Like, maybe he'll fight. I don't know who he can fight. Like, what is that? What's another Ant-Man villain?
I don't know. Just different insects.
You can just fight all the insects. You can fight Spider-Man, I guess.
Yeah.
Just have Spider-Man be the main villain in Homecoming. In Homecoming, he doesn't get the date, and he turns evil. And then he has to fight Ant-Man. He fights Ant-Man. On Captain Marvel news, you know Captain Marvel. Did you know what a Captain Marvel is?
Nope.
Okay, well, she's getting a movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she's getting they casted her as Brie Larson. I don't know how to say the cast. Brie Larson got casted as her back, like they announced it maybe last year. I don't remember. Brie Larson is her, and she's a really good actress. She was in Scott Pilgrim. She was Envy Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Remember her?
Yep.
You saw it just
I do
yesterday.
Remember.
She was the one who talked about how vegans are better than other people. She's her. And they talked. She has a costume design. Fuck, that wasn't a real sentence. They talked about how her costume. We don't have an official image or anything, but apparently it's gonna look really cool. It's more like an Ant-Man suit than an Iron Man suit, which
that's
great.
I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't know.
Apparently she's gonna have a utility belt. I don't know why she's gonna need
utility belt.
I don't know why she need it, because she has.
Why
she
not?
Can, she can
all
fly.
All the good.
Iron Man doesn't have one. This guy doesn't have one. I'm holding up an Iron Man action figure.
Batman has utility
belts.
Yeah,
but he's like the only one. This guy doesn't have a utility belt.
Wonder Woman has a belt that she can hold things on.
I mean, I guess that's what belts
so I guess
are normally for.
Belt.
She doesn't wear a belt. She has like a skirt.
She has a belt though
Alright,
to
hold
put
on.
her stuff on, right?
We're gonna look at. I'm gonna
Did
look
she
up
not?
I don't
Wonder
think so.
Woman?
Wonder Woman
belt.
belt. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like a Wonder Woman belt on Amazon. It's gonna show up. Yeah, it's just a Wonder Woman belt. She doesn't wear a belt. She has like a little.
That's kind of a belt. How is
Yeah,
that
it's
not
not
a belt?
It's not a utility
Okay,
belt.
it's not a utility belt, but
See,
it's still a
like,
belt.
I don't
and
even know why she
still-
needs one. She can shoot lasers out of her hand.
It's true.
She can fly. She can have
Sometimes you
super
could just
strength.
gotta carry your tools around.
Maybe she carries her iPhone.
You know, maybe
like
she
her
does
iPhone.
construction on the side.
What? Yeah. Yep.
Maybe she's you know.
Yeah, construction. She probably just has to keep her iPhone somewhere because
Oh yeah.
no one has like. I guess Captain America has a utility belt right here.
Yep. See, I'm telling you, these utility
He has
belts.
to carry your iPhone. I guess I don't know. Anyway, and that's all the news. Forever, there will be no more news ever.
Nothing will ever happen that is new
From
from here on
but
out.
we're gonna talk about our main topic today, Tyler. What's our main topic? Fate of the Furious.
Fate of the Furious. All
Starring-
about family.
It's all about family. You're gonna turn your back on family, Tyler?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because that's what Vin Diesel did, but not
Yep.
really. Where it's gonna be spoilers. I'm gonna spoil this because I don't think anyone really watches the Fast and Furious movies for plot.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's probably not
it's
good
probably-
enough that people would care.
Yes. So, Tyler, you didn't see this movie,
no, I did not.
so I'm gonna describe this movie to you.
So tell
I will.
me.
I'm gonna describe every dumb action moment, which is every
Which
every
is like
action
most action moments.
in Fast and Furious
Yeah.
films. And the first one is Vin Diesel. He's in a race against a Cuban man,
Oh yeah.
and the Cuban man has the fastest car in all of Cuba. That's the guy, and he has to because he's towing Vin Diesel's cousin's car off, and the Cuban man, the fastest Cuban man in the car. He's like, you can't race me with your own car. You have to race me with your cousin's shitty car. So Tyler, imagine the shittiest car,
Yep.
but times 10. Like it's garbage. So Vin Diesel's like, shit, I have to race this garbage car. And what he does is, in order to make it faster, he just tears panels off of the car, and he tears like everything that isn't essential to being car fast,
Yep.
making the car fast. He tears it all off, and then they get this thing called Cuban NOS, which I guess is different from regular NOS because it makes it go faster or whatever. Also, here's a dumb thing. So, they're working on the car, right? Vin Diesel's working on the car,
Yep.
and Vin Diesel's cousin, his Cuban cousin's drinking like soda or something.
Oh yeah.
And you know the ring popper thing that you have to when you open soda, there's a ring, right? You
Yep.
press it down. He tears it off, and he goes over the car and uses the ring thing to like hold two things together. And I don't know what's up with that. How's this sound so far? I haven't even gotten to dumb action
mean,
bit. Are you?
It already sounds absurd. So, like,
So he has Cuban NOS, right? But then what's Michelle Rodriguez like? Your engine will catch on fire if you use. It's not gonna handle it. And Vin Diesel's like, it's good. We're all good. And I think Vin Diesel says something. It's not. He says something along the lines of, "It's not the car you drive. It's the driver." And that's why the fastest Cuban man's like, then you have to use your cousin's car. Your cousin's trash car.
Some
That's the
piece of
worst.
trash.
So they race, right?
Yep.
And they're going really fast, going so fast and furious.
Yes. That's.
And then like the Cuban man cheats because he has one of his buddies like, oh, so okay, you know what's weird?
What?
In Cuba, apparently, like so what they do is, so they're street racing, right? Which
Yep.
means it's not like an officially sanctioned race.
Yep.
So what they have, the Cuban guy has his like friends on motorcycles like stop traffic, like they while they're driving, and they stop. I don't know what's up with that. I don't think that's a real thing that people do, but that's what happens. And one of those motorcycle guys, he crashes. He doesn't crash. He shoots he launches the motorcycle, like he hops off, and the motorcycle gets in front of Vin Diesel's shitty car's path, and it like slows him down a bit. And then he decides to do that Cuban NOS. He Cuban NOSes it up, and then guess what happens, Tyler?
Does it fire up his engine?
It catches on fire. So he's going so fast, right? And he puts even more NOS, so he goes even faster. So in order to like not burn his face off because the wind's gonna be blowing the fire in the direction of his face, he starts driving backwards.
No,
He drives
man.
backwards, and he's looking at it, and he's like, "I'm gonna win." He wins. He wins like by this much. I'm making like an inch with my fingers, and then he jumps out of the car because he can't stop the car, and the car like flies over the edge and into the water. So now there's just garbage in the water. There's a trash car in the water, and then the Cuban man's like, I guess I lost somehow. It doesn't make any sense, but here's the keys to my fastest Cuban car with Cuban NOS. And he's like, Vin Diesel's like, I don't need your car. I got your respect, and that's enough.
What?
And, you know, he trashes his cousin's, Vin Diesel, like, he destroys his cousin's car, right?
Yep.
So Vin Diesel just gives him his Corvette, and it's all good.
Nice.
But then, Charlize Theron shows up and tells Vin Diesel, hey, you gotta do a job for me.
You gotta
do a job.
Betray that.
Betray the family. You gotta turn your back on family.
Yep.
And it's not revealed until later that it turns out the last Fast and Furious... How many Fast and Furious movies have you seen, Tyler?
I've seen like 6 of the 7, I think.
Okay, well, it turns out 2 of those movies, 2 of the plots... You know how the last couple movies is Vin Diesel and his team like stopping terrorist attacks for some reason? Well, it turns out she was behind all of them the entire time.
Oh, man.
And she's really mad at him, and she's like, you gotta work for me, because she kidnaps his... Spoiler alert. This is a spoiler. Cover your ears for like 10 seconds. She kidnaps his ex-girlfriend from the other movies and his son. Vin Diesel has a son. And that's why he betrays him, because he has a son. Family. They're talking about family. It's all about family.
Turn back on the family for
the secret family.
Oh, man.
Alright, that's pretty much as much depth as we get into the plot. And then, alright, dumb action sequence number 2 is the one you see in the trailer, and the wrecking ball. No, that's like the last one.
Oh.
I thought that would be like a in-between one.
Oh, okay.
And they would have like an even more insane one.
Yeah, but that's the actual...
That's the most insane, and it's pretty insane. Climax. It is the climax. But dumb action sequence 2, it's in the trailers. It's where they have the wrecking ball, right?
Yep.
Wrecking ball crashes all the cars.
Oh, yeah.
And then Roman, Tyrese Gibson's character's like, you missed a couple. And then the wrecking ball comes back and hits all the other ones, and then they win. And then they're like, what's his name? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's like, hey, Vin Diesel, beer's on me. And then Vin Diesel like rams the car into Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and steals the EMP. They were stealing an EMP for some reason. And then they deliver it to Charlize Theron, and she's called Cypher. Her name's Cypher.
It's a alright name.
Yes, and she's like, oh, there's a hacking sequence in this, by the way, because Cypher is like the best hacker ever. Then action sequence number 2. There's actually a really big gap between this action sequence. Oh no, wait, no, that's not true. There's another one. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson messes up the mission, right? So he gets sent to jail.
Oh yeah.
And guess who's in jail with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? It's Jason Statham. Statham's there from the last one.
Oh yeah, that was in the trailer.
Yeah, and Kurt Russell breaks them out, and then they have a little fight, and then it's like, you gotta work together with me now. A lot of this movie is predictable, and I'm gonna tell you why in a bit. So they work for Jason Statham, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. They break him out of jail. Oh, and then they have new Paul Walker, which is Scott Eastwood. Yep. Scott Eastwood's the new Paul Walker, more or less. I don't know why they brought him on missions. I don't think he's as good as a driver as any of the other drivers in the Fast and Furious team. But the family, I should say, for their family, not a team. So they bust him out, and they're like, we gotta find Vin Diesel. And they're like, why don't we just use God's Eye, which is the thing from the last movie, which can find anyone. So they use it, but they're like, oh, it doesn't work. And he's like, and Kurt Russell's like, yeah, it's the first thing we tried, you idiot. Because it was Tyrese Gibson's idea. And then I forgot, they had like some other bullshit. I forgot whatever bullshit it was. And then they found Vin Diesel. And Kurt Russell's like, huh, that's interesting. Because they found him, right? They found Vin Diesel. He's like, and Kurt Russell's like, huh, that's pretty neat. And everyone's like, why? Because that's the place that's where we are right now. And then an explosion happens, and like everyone gets a concussion because they have concussion bombs. And and then what happens is Cypher steals God's Eye,
Yep.
and then they leave. Oh, and then Cypher like makes out with Vin Diesel in front of Michelle Rodriguez,
Oh, nice.
and this is where Michelle Rodriguez is like, "So you're gonna turn
Turn
your
back
back on
on
family?"
family?
Yeah.
Uh,
And then they leave, and then they're on a plane, and turns out, oh, Vin Diesel has a son. He doesn't have a name yet. Can you guess what his name is? The son's name is gonna be? Guess what it's gonna be?
I don't know.
No, it's really obvious. Guess, right? It's gonna be. It's Brian.
Brian.
Yes. You know why it's Brian?
Because the one guy was named Brian.
Yeah,
the
Paul Walker.
First guy.
Yeah,
oh, man.
it's really predictable.
Oh,
I called
man.
it.
Oh. Yeah, I should have known that.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That is really obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So it turns out that they give him a name at the end of the movie because they had a really dumb reason for why he didn't have a name yet. It was his ex-girlfriend's like, I wanted his dad to name him or whatever.
What? So you just wait?
Yeah, just
That's
wait a
not
couple
how
months.
things work.
Yeah. What happens next? Okay, dumb action sequence 2. So they're in New York.
Oh, yep.
They're in New York, and they have to stay off the grid, right? Because they have God's Eye now, and basically they can find them. And I guess God's Eye doesn't really work for some reason because they can't find them. They don't know where they are. So Scott Eastwood takes them to like this big warehouse full of super Fast and Furious cars.
Yep.
And then they all pick a Fast and Furious car. But that's where they keep the tank, by the way. But they're not allowed to use the tank because they're in New York, and it'd be really conspicuous if there was just a tank driving in New York. So they find So they're waiting for Vin Diesel to show up because they know he's in New York. And what Vin Diesel's up to is, he has to steal nuclear launch codes from the Russian Prime Minister who's in New York for some reason. I don't know why he's in New York. So what happens is, what Cypher does is she hacks a bunch of cars. Alright, hold on. I'm not cutting that out. Where was I? So Cypher's a hacker, right?
Yep.
So she hacks a bunch of cars to start running into the Russian Prime Minister's like blockade.
Oh yeah.
And then the sequence after this is, I'm gonna eat one of these chips.
Yeah,
Are these Doritos?
No. I think these are just regular.
It's probably really bland. I'm gonna try this real quick.
Really regular corn tortilla chips.
They're really bland. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really bland.
Nice.
Okay. Where was I? So she hacks a bunch of cars, right? She hacks literally every car in New York.
What?
And one of the scenes is like a billion cars rushing down the street, and they're going towards the Russian Prime Minister's limo or whatever. And then the next scene, the car is near a parking garage, the Russian Prime Minister's limo.
Yep.
It's like a bunch of levels, right?
Uh-huh.
So she hacks a bunch of cars to fall out of the parking garage. Actually, I'm probably gonna have you grade every action scene that I just told about. Okay, first action scene that I told you about, the race.
Oh, the Cuban race.
Cuban NOS race, yeah.
Yep.
Letter grade. What's up? What do we got?
I think I'd give it a C.
A C.
It was
because it was
crazy. It didn't make it.
They're all crazy.
Why'd you have to?
Action sequence 2.
Yep.
The wrecking ball one.
Wrecking ball. I think that was kind of funny, so I'll give it a B minus.
Okay. And now let's finish this one. Because I'm not done yet. So she drops a bunch of cars on him, right?
Yep.
And then Vin Diesel shows up in his weird like hockey mask and like bullet armor. So they do the thing like in Captain America where he has a bulletproof shield, right? But it doesn't cover his legs. So they only shoot at the shield. They don't like go for the legs or anything. I'm like, his legs are exposed. He hit the legs.
Look at what you can do.
Like they shoot it at him for a couple seconds, like I'm out of bullets. And then what Vin Diesel does, he chainsaws open like the gas tank because the car's bulletproof. And he holds the match and he's like, "Give me the launch codes, or I'll drop this light match." I guess he has I don't know. He had some kind of fire on him, I guess. And he's like, "I'll drop it in your gas tank." And he's like, "Fine, I'll give you the codes." He gives him the codes and he drives away and he takes off all the armor for some reason.
What?
I don't know what's up with that. But then the Fast and Furious team, and there's another bit in the trailer, they all grapple hook like each bit of his car,
Oh yeah.
and then somehow he escapes. It didn't make any sense. He does that right, like busts open a door, and then like the cable like slaps the two cars together. It doesn't make any sense. But I thought he escaped, but turns out he had to leave. He had to like physically leave his car and start running. But then Michelle Rodriguez steals the case, and Vin Diesel also chases after. But then Jason Statham gets out of the car,
Oh man.
and he's trying. He's gonna like, "What are you doing?" Vin Diesel's like, and Vin Diesel's like, "I talked to your mom 5 minutes ago," because he did. Like and that'll come in later because there's a bit where Vin Diesel talks to Jason Statham's mom in the movie.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, but Cypher's like, where did he go? Because they're tracking his every movement. So and this will come back later. So what happens is he parks his car because he fakes his engine malfunction or whatever, and he like parks it where like no cameras can see him. And there's like a van that pulls up and like obscures it so they can't see him for like 5 minutes.
Yep.
So then he talks to Jason Statham's mom for a bit. Gives her like a tracking device, and that'll come back in a bit later.
Okay.
Gives her a tracking device, and then he shows up, and then we flash forward. Jason Statham's like, "What are you doing, Vin Diesel?" And then Vin Diesel kills him.
Oh.
But not really. It was really obvious that he kind of came back because he comes back later, and I'll tell you it's in the best way. So Vin Diesel runs and he takes the nuclear codes back from Michelle Rodriguez because he doesn't want to kill her.
So
Michelle Rodriguez. Well, it's because Cypher's other henchman, this burly ginger man, takes it. He's also there, and then they take it, and then they leave, and that's that action sequence. What do you think of that one?
I think I don't know.
It's pretty ludicrous.
Yeah,
because Ludacris is in this one.
But I think all of them they're just
dumb.
They're just dumb.
Dumb movies. Also, I just realized I really like this movie. I had a fun time, but this is the dumbest movie of 2017. Great, but what did you grade this? This is probably like my least favorite dumb action sequence.
Yeah, I'd probably grade it like maybe a D, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I mean, the last bit was probably better than the entire bit where Cypher hacks every car in New York.
And it just...
I rather enjoyed Vin Diesel somehow escaping a bunch of grappling hooks. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, not much of it does. Like,
what's the next action? So she has a nuclear launch codes, right?
Yep.
And they figure out somehow that there's a nuclear submarine in Russia.
Oh man.
In Russia.
Submarines.
And then in Russia. So they're like, we gotta go get Vin Diesel, Russia or whatever. So they go to Russia. There's probably something that happens in between. I don't remember it. No one remembers like the actual plot details. And this is the bit where like Scott Eastwood's like, fuck it, you guys can all take whatever cars you want.
Oh yeah, from the Fast and Furious.
From the Fast and Furious like warehouse,
or
whatever. Because Scott Eastwood's like, no, you can't take the tank, and no, you can't take the orange Lamborghini. Remember the orange Lamborghini movie? That's important later, but not really. So they all go. There's a lot of dumb Peanuts jokes in this.
Oh yeah.
Because Tyrese Gibson, they're in Russia, right?
Yep.
And Tyrese Gibson's like, I went to take a piss and I didn't even recognize myself because it's really cold in Russia. Anyway, so they're in Russia and then they see all the Russian people. Oh, and this is where they use the EMP.
Oh, that they stole.
The Vin Diesel stole, and they use the EMP and they take out all the Russians guarding it. Well, it's not really Russia. They say it's the separatists. They're like a separatist separated from Russia. So technically, they're not starting a war. Not World War III yet. Actually, aren't we having a World War III soon? Did we
Maybe
send missiles at Syria? Is that what happened?
We just have been.
And by send, I mean we launched missiles. We didn't like deliver Syria some missiles. So they show up, right, and then they deliver Ramsey, who was in the last movie, who's a hacker girl. They put her in the submarine. They had to stop the submarine from going, right? Yep. So she's like, I'm gonna hack the submarine, but then Cypher in the plane, he's like, I gotta stop her from hacking the submarine. And then they have like 5 minutes where they're hacking
war.
Yeah, hacking. They had a hack off, and then she's like, Ramsey's like, oh shit, she shut me out from hacking, I guess. And this is the sequence. Scott Eastwood, Ludacris, and Tyrese Gibson are all in the submarine, but they were having a hacking war, right?
Yeah.
So they accidentally shut the door, and Ludacris is the other hacker boy.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you gotta pull, and he's the only one who knows anything about like technology or whatever, and which means Tyrese Gibson and Scott Eastwood have no idea what they're doing. They have to you take out like a card that like connects Cypher.
Yep.
From the plane to the thingy, to the submarine. So they just start yanking things out, and then they accidentally like turn off the lights. And it's like, what did you do? And then they yank out the right card. There's gonna be a time. They're like, there's a timer on it.
Yep.
Oh, and there's also a bit where Tyrese Gibson tries to read Russian. And
what?
Yeah, and it's not. Obviously, it's not good. Those chips were shit, by the way.
Yeah.
They're not very good. That was completely unrelated. Don't worry about it. So they managed to block her out. She's like, shit, we gotta get the submarine into the water.
Oh, man.
And then she hacks the submarine into the water, but Tyrese Gibson, Ludacris, and Scott Eastwood, they make it out. Also, Vin Diesel, while he's here, he's just watching from like a cliff, like he's with the big burly ginger man.
Oh
henchman.
yeah.
So they're just watching. They're just hanging out, watching the Fast and Furious team, not doing anything. So they realize what Cypher is gonna do is that she's gonna try to get the submarine into international waters.
Oh yeah.
And have it like dive so it disappears and they can't find it.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I remember what the card was. The card was for so she couldn't launch missiles. She couldn't launch the nuclear missiles, and they yanked it out.
Okay.
So they got the submarine. It dives, right, and the Fast and Furious team's like starts driving. They're chasing the submarine. They're like, oh no! What they do is they try to get to they're trying to lock in the bay somehow because there's like a wall that keeps shit from going in and out.
Okay.
So they're trying to beat the submarine to
and that's why
wall.
they're driving on
That's
the
why
ice.
they're driving on the ice for some reason. So, but then the Russian men, it's not really clear if it was Cypher's guys that they sent or if it's the Russian guys. So they're all driving, right?
Yep.
They're all driving, and then fuck, this is probably my favorite bit. Like it's the best action sequence that isn't the. Oh wait, no, this isn't my favorite action sequence. So while this is all happening, right?
Yep.
You know how I told you Jason Statham was still alive?
Yeah.
Jason Statham. So his mom gets Jason Statham's body while this is happening.
Uh-huh.
While this is happening, at the moment, this is a total. At the same moment, it's revealed. They show how Jason Statham survived.
Yep.
It's Jason Statham's mom gets his body and like puts some adrenaline in him, I guess.
And he's good to go.
He's just good to go, which
after
doesn't
being shot or whatever.
after being shot, which doesn't make any sense. I guess I don't know, but she's like, "Hey, you got to go save Vin Diesel's kid." And she's like, and Jason Statham's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna need help. I'll call the guy." And she's like, "Nope, you have to go with your brother." And it's his brother because his brother was in Fast and Furious 6.
Yep.
Yeah. and so what they do is they jetpack into the
what?
they have a jetpack.
Yep.
There's a plane and then they launch they glide into the cargo bay of Cypher's plane and Cypher's like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, go get him. And then Jason Statham and his brother kill everyone on the plane and then he's like, you go get the pilot. Jason Statham is like, you go get the pilot. I'll go save Vin Diesel's kid. So Jason Statham kills everyone, finds Vin Diesel's kid, and puts him in like a little baby basket thing, right? You know, like with the handle, plastic. And then what Jason Statham does is he kills everyone on the plane while carrying a baby, and the baby has headphones on and is playing Alvin and the Chipmunks.
What? Wait, what? Why?
It's like my favorite bit, and he just kills everyone. And then Cypher's like, how did you find me? And then it turns out Vin Diesel earlier left his cross necklace
with
and has a tracking device. Has a tracking device in it.
Oh man.
Oh, by the way, Vin Diesel's ex-girlfriend gets killed, but that was way before. And he's like, son of a bitch. And then Jason Statham, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But then but he ran out of bullets, and Cypher's like, I'm the only one with a parachute. So she hits the airlock. She busts the airlock.
Yep.
The door opens. She flies right out. She gets sucked out because air pressure, right?
Uh-huh.
And I thought it would be really funny if she just got got into the engine and just fucking died. That would have been really funny. I wanted to kill. Look, I really hated her character. She was a fucking cunt.
Oh really?
She was a good villain, I guess, because I didn't like her very much. Also, I'm gonna tell you how long have I been spent talking about the plot of
forever.
Everyone's good at acting in this movie, except Charlize Theron, and she's a good actress. But I really hate her character. She always talks in this low tone, like sexy, threatening tone,
Oh, yeah?
and that's how she talks the entire movie, and it's
What?
fucking annoying, and I fucking hate it. And she's the worst part of this movie. 0 out of 10 stars. Just kidding. This gets like a B plus because this fucking movie is amazing. This movie is amazing. Jason Statham. I would watch this movie again just to watch Jason Statham kill everyone on the plane
with
while
a baby
in his arm. It's pretty great. And then then they land.
Oh yeah.
The end.
So it's all good.
So they basically save the baby, kills everyone on the plane, and then back with the Fast and Furious family. They're on the ice. With, and they're gonna stop him, but there's a bit where Tyrese Gibson's orange Lamborghini is about to sink, but so Ludacris in his tank, he grappling hooks the door of the Lamborghini. But the Lamborghini, he tries to yank him, like fish him out, but it doesn't work, and he's like, Tyrese Gibson, grab your door. So he grabs the door and he yanks the door off, and he's like sledding, he's like bobsledding, and he's getting dragged by the tank. And he eventually falls off, and what he does is there are people in snowmobiles, right? Because that's how you travel on ice, not on cars, not on cars.
Cars and tanks.
Yeah, cars and he knocks the dude off the snowmobile, and he takes the gun from the guy on the snowmobile, and he like kills 3 other people who are on snowmobiles, and it's fucking great. And then Dwayne The Rock Johnson picks him up in his like big truck thing. And then what happens is, they have a missile truck, the bad Russian men. They have a missile truck, and then they're like, line up, and they have Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the back. He's like, we'll take the missile for you. Like, the missile hits the truck, and he takes it like a champ. Or like a rock, I guess. Bad jokes for days. They're like, we gotta get the submarine. So she gets the submarine to crush ice. And then they bounce up. And eventually, once Vin Diesel is notified that Jason Statham saves his son. He kills the ginger guy by like breaking his neck on the hood of his car.
Oh shit!
And then what happens is he drives off, and he's like, he's like, I'll save you guys because there's a missile truck, right? Oh
yeah.
Hold on. There's another really stupid bit that Vin Diesel does. Somehow, what happens is he knocks over, he like jostles the missile truck, and the missile fires like a bunch of missiles, and the missiles hit every one of the other Russian men's vehicles except for the missile truck, or maybe I don't know, I don't remember. So he saves all of them single-handedly basically, but the submarine's still there.
Oh man.
And the submarine also fires missiles, I think. We have a Snapchat from Will. I'm gonna open this, hold on.
Oh okay. Yeah, we'll just wait.
So then the submarine fires a missile, right? And he's like, I'll take care of this. Vin Diesel's like, I'm back with the family. And the missile fires it, and it's a heat-seeking missile, right? So what he does is, the missile follows Vin Diesel. He drives a big circle, and the missile's following, right? Because it's heat-seeking. He produces more heat because he like fired his afterburner or something. I don't know how cars work. He does the thing, and what he does is he loops around, and missile follows him, and he leaps. The car jumps, and leads it back to the submarine, and the missile hits the submarine instead of Vin Diesel, and it blows up the submarine.
Doesn't Vin Diesel always like jump in a car or something?
Yeah, but
every single movie.
Then he jumps out of the car, and he's right in front of the submarine exploding, right? So he's like, it's like, oh shit, are they gonna kill Vin Diesel? But no, all the cars like group around Vin Diesel and shield him from the explosion, and that's pretty much it. And I talked for 20 minutes. I basically spoiled all fast Fate of the Furious.
Yeah,
they should call it F8 of the Furious. But I really liked it. Like I said, everything was good. Nothing looked terrible. I guess the plot's kind of dumb.
But
the plot's a lot dumb. Plots, you don't watch Fast and Furious movies for the plot.
It for that street
you
racing
watch it for
and that
driving a car out of a building into another building, or running away from a submarine Yeah, they blow up the submarine, and then end of the movie, and then at the end of movies they have like a roof party.
They always have roof parties or weird
They have
type
some
parties.
Yeah, or on the beach.
And then they say some dumb jokes
Yeah,
about
and then
family.
and then Vin and then Vin Diesel's like, his name is Brian. Oh, also, and they figured out how to. So you know how Paul Walker's dead, right? So he can't be in the Fast and Furious movies anymore. So they say like basically how to get away with that is like they say we can't bring Paul Walker back because Paul Walker, Paul Walker left in the last one, right?
Yep.
He's like, I don't want to be Fast and Furious anymore. So he's like, we promised Brian that we won't make him Fast and Furious anymore. And that's how they did it. The end.
What a nice
B+ movie. Basically, it wasn't a bad film. I feel like if you take your movies too seriously, because you're a fucking cunt. If you take you're definitely not gonna like this movie if you take your movie serious. But if you like dumb fun action movies, you like a fun time, you'll love this film.
Yep.
It's gonna be fucking amazing. It's actually.
If you like the other Fast and Furious,
you'll like this one, and I'm giving this one a B+. What are you now, Tyler? You didn't see the movie at all. What are you giving this movie?
I'd probably give it a B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you have any other thoughts? Am I saying like
thoughts?
Yes.
It's like a mix of the TH sound and an F sound.
Okay. Well. So Tyler, what do you think? Do you have anything to say about this movie based on my masterful explanation of what happened in this film?
Well, it just seemed absurd. Like every action scene just seemed like either like super unrealistic,
yes,
or just like it didn't need to be that insane.
Okay, so we're gonna have two categories here. What is the dumbest action sequence? Fuck, that's the audio on my iPad. What was the dumbest action sequence?
I think the dumbest may be the hacking a billion cars.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Bit.
And then what's your favorite from what I've described? We're gonna
favorite?
The best one. In your opinion.
I mean, I really like the one where he carries a baby and shoots up the plane.
I hope they bring Jason Statham back for the next one, because that would be fucking amazing. I really Jason Statham's great.
Yeah.
Especially when he's killing a whole lot of people while carrying a baby.
Yeah.
That's basically how they made him likable, I guess, because I think in the last one he kills an entire hospital or something, right? In the beginning, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I guess also it's fun to see his brother again. I guess they got him out of a coma. I don't know how they did that.
Oh well.
Yeah.
They just resurrect people all the time.
Yep. So that's the movie. I explained most of this podcast was me telling you the plot of Fate of the Furious.
But isn't it always? It's just if you want to listen to more, it's gonna be Kyle just explaining plots, and so look forward to that.
So if you like this podcast, which I probably did, I'm sorry for the quality of me just basically explaining the plot of movies and dumb news. But hopefully it gets better. Maybe it'll get better when Guardian comes out and we both see Guardians. Maybe we'll even have a guest. Who knows? It'll be crazy. Maybe we'll have a guest, but well, maybe Tyler will talk more. Who knows?
Maybe. Not likely, but
yeah,
possibly. Look forward to it.
So consider supporting us. Subscribe, I guess.
Yeah.
Like. I'm on iTunes. Stuff. I'm on YouTube. I'm not gonna be on SoundCloud anymore because, fuck.
Because we're not some SoundCloud.
We're not rappers. Dead ass. Be looking at Tim's. All right. So, and our email is at nonbrandedwhitesocks@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at WhoaThereBud or Kyle Haw. Just look that up. Oh fuck! I just revealed my name.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get fucking killed now.
Yeah. They're gonna stalk you.
Yep. That one cost like $1 billion probably.
Oh,
don't break that.
I am sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, bye. Follow me on Instagram. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Yep. Have a good time.